Hello everyone, welcome to Hello Mentors NEET PG Counseling Simplified series. I'm Dr. Govind S. Mittal, a practicing dermatologist from Bangalore, and today I'm going to take you through the MCC counseling procedure. So without much ado, let's dive into the topics. Today we are going to discuss what are the various categories of seats in the MCC, what are the various types of reservation, the eligibility criteria, what is the process of registration, what are the round-wise details, and what are the bonds and possible penalties and with respect to choosing colleges through the MCC, and what would be your stipend when you are taking admission into these colleges. So MCC stands for Medical Counselling Committee, which handles the NEET PG central counselling on behalf of the DGHS or Directorate General of Health Services. Through the MCC, we can get admissions into the AIQ or All India Kota, the central universities, the deemed universities, all the seats in DNB hospitals, as well as the Armed Forces Medical Services. Now let's look at the seat division across all of these. So total number of colleges offering seats in All India Kota are 252 with a massive number of 12,278 seats. There are 6 central universities with 809 seats, 42 deemed colleges with 5,603 seats, Armed Forces Medical Services, there are 8 colleges with 145 seats, and a total of 1124 DNB institutions that provide 6,451 seats. Now let's look which states have the highest advantage. So there are total number of 65 medical colleges in Karnataka, high number of medical colleges, and the second is Maharashtra with 61 colleges. Third comes Tamil Nadu with 51 colleges. And then you have Uttar Pradesh with 50 colleges and Andhra Pradesh with 31 colleges. So these are the top 5 states with the number of medical colleges as displayed on your screens. So what is All India Kota? Now All India Kota refers to 50% of all seats in all government medical colleges except for the colleges in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. So getting an admission into these seats, the All India Kota seats, is a domicile-free system where anyone from any state can get an admission into the All India Kota with reference to the 50% of the total seats. The rest 50% of the seats in these government colleges are handled by the respective state governing bodies. So the respective state governing bodies will conduct the counselling for the remaining 50% of the seats, and 50% of the seats are given to MCC in the form of All India Kota. Then coming to the central universities. There are 6 central universities, namely the Delhi University, Indraprastha University, again in New Delhi, the Aligarh Muslim University in Aligarh, Banaras Hindu University in Varanasi, Central Institute of Psychiatry CIP in Ranchi, Jharkhand, and Lokopriya Bodolai Regional Institute of Mental Health at Tezpur, Assam. So again, these central universities do provide something called institutional quota or internal quota. So if you look at these 4 central universities, that is Delhi University, Indraprastha University, Aligarh Muslim University, and BHU Banaras Hindu University, they have 50% of the seats which are provided by the internal quota, and the remaining 50% are provided by the All India Kota, whereas your CIP Ranchi and Lokopriya Assam are open 100% through All India Kota. There are 4 central universities which have an internal quota, that is your Delhi University, your Indraprastha University, your AMU and BHU. They have 50% internal quota, which means that 50% of the seats are reserved for their internal candidates who have done MBBS in these particular institutions. The remaining 50% are available to All India Kota, whereas in CIP Ranchi and Lokopriya Assam, all 100% of seats are available through All India Quota. So the counselling for all of these seats happens on the MCC portal itself. Let's come to deemed universities. Now, deemed universities are institutions that have been granted the status of a university by the Department of Higher Education under the Ministry of Education. Now, this designation allows the institution to conduct its own exams, award its own degrees like a regular university does. There are totally 42 deemed universities across India which offer PG medical seats, and counselling for 100% of the seats is handled by the MCC. Now, there are two categories. 85% of the seats come under the management quota and the remaining 15% under NRI quota. Out of the 42 colleges that are there with the status of deemed universities, there are 3 universities which are minority reserved universities. One is a Jain minority institution, that is SBK Shah in Gujarat, and 2 Muslim minority universities at Yenapaya, Mangalore, and Hamdard Medical College at Delhi. Now let's discuss the DNB or Diplomate National Board. DNB is a postgraduate qualification offered by the NBE or National Board of Examinations India, and it is an excellent alternative for MBBS students who are seeking specialized training beyond the traditional MD or MS. The distinctive feature here is students undergo training at reputed private or government hospitals, which sets DNB apart from the regular MD/MS programs which are typically conducted at medical colleges. Now, MCC conducts counselling for 100% of the seats which are available for DNB courses. So after MCC conducts the counselling, the fees that has to be paid for DNB courses is just 1.25 lakhs per annum. So that's the beauty of a DNB course, where you're completing your post-graduation after paying a very small amount of fees in consideration with other management quota or private quota or the fees in other private medical colleges. Now let's look at the Armed Forces Medical Services. The MCC only invites applications for those who are interested in taking a seat in the AFMS, and these applications which are obtained through the MCC are forwarded to its headquarters, which is the AFMC Pune. Now there are 5 different categories or priorities under which one can get an admission in AFMS. Priorities 1 to 4 are candidates those who have an army background, or those candidates who have been sponsored as friendly foreign nationals, or those with a paramilitary background. There is a priority 5 which refers to the civilian doctor. So if you are a civilian doctor seeking admission in AFMS, you need to apply under priority 5. Now, as per the latest notifications applicable for 2024, only candidates of priority 1 and 2 must undergo their counselling in an offline manner at AFMC Pune. Those candidates who are applying for the AFMS colleges, there is an age criteria. So those who are only younger than 30 years of age can apply for AFMS colleges. So those who are applying in priority 3, 4 and 5, there are totally about 175 seats, and MCC will be doing online counselling for these priorities after the first round of counselling is done for priority 1 and 2. So whatever remaining seats are there, that will be available for priority 3, 4 and 5 from the second round of online counselling of MCC. But this is the first year these rules are being implemented, so we will have to look into it how smoothly this process goes on. Also, there is an important point about the bond. There is a 5 years bond period, and the penalty for not following the bond is 56 lakhs for priority 5 candidates. Now let's look at the competition analysis for the last 3 years. In 2021, the total number of candidates that had registered for PG NEET exam was 1.77 lakhs. Those appeared was 1.66 lakhs, but those who qualified was only 99,378. The number of candidates who registered or applied increased to 2.06 lakhs in 2022, and the number of candidates who appeared was 1.82 lakhs, but again the number of candidates who qualified was just about 1.01 lakhs. Now last year the number of candidates registered increased to 2.09 lakhs, those who appeared was 2 lakhs, and again the number of candidates qualified was about 1.1 lakhs. This slide refers to the number of candidates qualified as per the initial cutoff and not after the cutoff was revised for round 2 or 3. Now let's look at the qualifying scores for the year 2023. The unreserved category, the qualifying marks was around 291, and the total number of candidates qualified was 50,540. For the remaining reserved categories, the qualifying criteria was 40th percentile and the score was 257, except for the EWS category, where 45th percentile was considered as qualifying criteria and 274 was the qualifying marks. The respective number of candidates in each of the categories can be visualized from this table. So let's look at the reservations and the eligibility criteria. Now these are applicable for the All India Quota, the central universities as well as the DNB hospitals. Now for those claiming the OBC category, the name of the caste has to be mentioned in the NCBC or the National Commission for the Backward Class list. If it is not mentioned, if your caste is not mentioned here, then you may not be able to claim the OBC advantage. So let's look at the reservations for the central universities, for the All India Quota as well as the DNB hospitals. Please note that these reservations are not applicable for the AFMS and the deemed colleges. Now you have 27% reservation for OBC, 15% for SC, 7.5% for ST and 10% for EWS or economically weaker section. The remaining 40.5% seats are the unreserved category. Now in all these 5 categories, there is a 5% reservation for PWD or persons with disability. Now those claiming the OBC reservation, an important point to note is that their caste should have been mentioned in the NCBC or National Commission for Backward Class list. Plus they should have obtained the non-creamy layer or NCL certificate, which is given to those with the annual family income of less than 8 lakhs. Now those claiming reservation under the EWS category, they should belong to general category, then their family income should be less than 8 lakhs, plus they should not have a residential property bigger than 1000 square feet, plus should own land less than 5 acres in size. So this is the criteria that should be fulfilled for claiming reservation under EWS. Now let's look at the category wise percentage of qualified candidates. So the percentage of qualified candidates in 2023 were 45.3% in the unreserved category and the EWS, 39% from OBC, 11.8% from SC and 3.4% from ST. Let's come to the registration process of the MCC. So for online registration, you need to go to this website www.mcc.nic.in. Now in MCC counseling, registration can be done at the start of every round. For those who have not registered before the first round, they can register before the second round, third round or before the fourth round as well. Please note that fresh choice filling happens at each and every round. For example, if you have entered choices in the first round and then you're going to the second round, then everything that you have mentioned for under choice filling for the first round becomes null and void, and you need to fill fresh set of choices for the second round, and the same process continues for the third round and the fourth round as well. Now let's look at the fees for the registration process. So if you belong to the unreserved category or the EWS category, the registration fee is 1,000 and you have to pay a security deposit of 25,000. Those belonging to SC, ST, OBC or PWD, the registration fee is 500 and security deposit is 10,000. Those applying for deemed colleges, the registration fee is 5,000 and the security deposit is 2 lakh rupees. So any candidate who is opting for deemed colleges has to pay a registration fee of 5,000 and a security deposit of 2 lakh irrespective of the category they belong to. So let's discuss the MCC counselling process. Now, who is eligible for the counselling? Those who have qualified in the NEET PG exam, those who have registered on the MCC portal, as well as paid the registration fee and the security deposit. So what happens after all of this? You would be given a stipulated time in which you need to do the choice filling, and after the choice filling is done, the round 1 of allotment happens. Now there are two possibilities after round 1 seat allotment. Either you're allotted a seat or you're not allotted a seat. If you're not allotted a seat, then you can directly proceed to round 2. If you're allotted a seat, let's look what are the possibilities. 1. You like the college that was allotted to you, so you accept it, and what do you have to do? You have to go to the website, download the allotment letter, go to the college physically, submit your documents and complete the admission process. With this, the counselling is over for you and you have got admission into the medical college that was allotted to you. However, if you decide to change your mind and you want to reject the college, then you can even resign from the admission after the admission process was done. However, this has to be done within the stipulated time given by the MCC. Now, if a college was allotted to you, you're okay with the college, but you hope for some kind of upgradation in round 2. What do you have to do? You have to do the same thing. You have to download the allotment letter, go to the college, submit the original documents, complete the admission process, but at the same time inform the college that you are applying for upgradation. This will make you eligible to participate in round 2. Now the third possibility is that you were allotted a college but you are not happy with this college. So what do you do in this scenario? You can claim a free exit. How do you claim a free exit? You just don't have to do anything. If you have not reported to the college within the time stipulated by the MCC, then it is considered that you have taken a free exit, your security deposit is safe, and you can directly participate in round 2 of MCC counselling. So let's discuss round 2. Now, who is eligible for round 2? You can register afresh for round 2. Those candidates who have applied for upgradation can appear for round 2. Those who have claimed a free exit in round 1 are eligible for round 2. And obviously those who are not allotted any seat in round 1 are eligible for round 2. Those who are applying afresh have to obviously pay a registration fee and a security deposit. So after the choice filling is done for round 2, which has to be done afresh on the portal, there are two possibilities. Now, either a college is not allotted to you or a college is allotted to you. If a college is not allotted to you, then you are eligible to participate in round 3. If a college is allotted to you, 1, you like the college, you accept it, and you report to the college, complete the formalities of admission. So that would be the end of the counselling process for you. But if you decide to change your mind, then again you can resign within the stipulated date, but this has a little bit of formalities and terms and conditions associated with it. So if you wish to understand the details regarding this, you can get in touch with our mentors, and the details of this are mentioned in the box below. Now, what is the second possibility? The second possibility is that you have been allotted a college in round 2, but you are hoping to upgrade in round 3. Now, this is possible since last year, and you can upgrade in from round 2 to round 3 as well, but you will lose the security deposit if you take this option. Now, the third option is exit with forfeiture. That is, a college is allotted to you, but you do not want to accept this college, and you can deny the college or exit from the counseling, but you will have to lose the security deposit. I hope this is clear to you. Let's look at round 3 of MCC counseling. Who all are eligible? Fresh registrations are possible. If the cutoff was revised, you could be newly eligible for the round 3. If you have upgraded from second round to third round by losing your security deposit, yes, you are eligible. If a seat was not allotted to you in round 2, you are eligible. And 3, if you denied the seat that was given to you and you have forfeited the security deposit, again you are eligible for round 3. But all those who are coming for round 3 should have registered and paid their security deposit. So what are the possibilities after round 3? Either a seat is allotted to you or not allotted to you. If a seat is allotted to you, you accept the seat, you download the allotment letter, finish the admissions and the formalities at the college. If a seat is allotted to you and you refuse that seat or you deny that seat, then you will not only lose your security deposit, but you will be out of the counseling. You will not be allowed to participate in the future rounds of counseling. But if a seat was not allotted to you, then obviously you can apply for continue on for the 4th round of counseling, which is also called the Stray Vacancy Round. Now, in Stray Vacancy Round, fresh registrations are again possible. So what happens in the Stray Vacancy Round? If a college is allotted to you, great, you can accept and report. But if a college is allotted to you and you deny the seat, then you can exit the counseling. You will lose the security deposit, but at the same time you will also be debarred from participating in NEET PG for the next 1 year. If you are not allotted any seat in the Stray Vacancy Round, then you can participate in special Stray Vacancy Round if it is conducted. Admissions through the MCC counseling are not free from bonds or penalties. Now, states such as Delhi has 0 bond or 0 penalty attached to it, but a state such as Assam, there is a bond of 10 years, and if you do not follow the bond, the penalty is 20 lakhs. In a state like Karnataka, the bond may vary from 1 to 3 years depending on various terms and conditions, and the penalty for breaking the bond would be 50 lakhs. If you wish to know the details of the bonds and penalties in various states of our country, then do get in touch with our team of mentors at Hello Mentor, or you can also log in to the Hello Mentor portal, which will give you all the details. The fees for colleges through MCC counseling varies in All India Kota, Central Universities, Deemed and DNB courses. So for All India Kota and Central Universities, the fees ranges from 10,000 to 2.5 lakhs per annum. For Deemed Universities, it ranges from 20 lakhs to 1.3 crores per annum. And for DNB courses, it is 1.25 lakhs per annum. The stipends in these colleges is also variable, and this varies from state to state. For example, in the state of Karnataka, a first year PG gets 45,000, second year PG gets 50,000, a final year PG gets 55,000. If you wish to understand the details of the fees and stipend, which varies from state to state and college to college, please do get in touch with our team of mentors, or you can log in to the Hello Mentor portal. The details of the same is provided in the box below. I hope you enjoyed the video of MCC counseling. Hope this helps you to glide through the counseling process in an easy manner. All the very best.